Hi, my name's Dr. Sadie Thomas-Unsworth, and I'm a clinical psychologist that specialises in working with children with life-limiting health conditions and their families. At the moment, we're all having to live with a huge amount of uncertainty and change, and that's difficult enough. But if you're also caring for a child with a life-limiting health condition, it's likely you face some additional challenges. You might have worries about your child's health, or the impact on your child if you get ill. You may find you have less access to your normal support systems. And some of you may have entered this pandemic already feeling pretty exhausted. Looking after your own well-being has probably never been as important as it is right now. And yet, conversely, it's probably never been as difficult. If you're feeling more worried than normal, or lower, or more irritable, then these are really understandable responses to the situation. I'm going to talk you through a couple of things you can try to do to take care of yourself. But you may also want to get in touch with your GP, your child's community team, or your local hospice to see what other sources of support are available to you. Firstly, do the best you can to stay connected with the people that matter to you. It can be really hard to find the energy to make that call, and so tempting to just watch TV or go to bed. And sometimes that may well be the right thing for you to do. But staying connected with the people that matter to us is hugely important for our well-being. They can make us laugh. They can help us to think things through differently. And most importantly, they can remind us that we're not alone. Secondly, best you can, try and focus on the things that are in your control. We all like to feel in control because it means that things are predictable, that we know what's coming and we can prepare. But if you have a child with a life-limiting health condition, it's likely you've been having to live with lots of things that aren't in your control for quite some time. And that may just feel even bigger at the moment. Often our minds can get lost thinking about what's not in our control. And when they do, it can be really helpful just to try and bring your focus back to what you can do today or this week that will help you get through. Finally, be as kind to yourself as you possibly can. It can be so easy to criticise yourself, feeling like we're not doing a good enough job or we should be coping better. If you find yourself doing this, it can be helpful to ask yourself what you would say to a friend in the same situation. Often we find it much easier to be kind to others than we do ourselves. But we all need kindness, now more than ever. You will find a way through this. But we all need a little help sometimes. If you do feel like things are getting on top of you, please do reach out for some additional support. You will not be alone with how you are feeling, and there are people that want to help.